Okay, so 2024 in Rome was, well, crazy. We went for a specific reason and then decided, hey, let's make it a full week. Big mistake. It was a disaster. We went from being so tired we could barely move to almost getting robbed. Then ate dinner at almost midnight almost every night. Tell me why I returned home one day and found an intruder in the apartment. Sit tight. Ignore this nice view on the screen and meet Gloria from the past. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name is Gloria. I am a Nigerian. I'm based in Italy. I've been in Italy for a while. I know a thing or two, and on this channel I share tips that will help you enjoy your stay in Italy. If this sounds like your cup of tea, do well to keep watching. We started this trip with a piece of advice from a local who said we should dress a la cipolla, which means layering your clothing, and I did not think that any other thing could go wrong aside the unpredictable weather. Well, everything has been going upside down. On the first day, we got here, we relaxed, and we tried to make the most of what we got. We went for shopping and everything. That one was like just the normal first day ceremony. The second day, we had an appointment, and the first thing we did that morning was to check what the weather is saying, and it said it was going to rain. So we took our umbrellas out. Everybody was looking at us like we were crazy. Mamma mia. Traveling within Roma is very serious thing. We left the house around an hour 30 minutes earlier, and we got to our destination 5 minutes to our appointment time. It's really stressful. The metro, oh my god. I can't remember the last time I got squished like that. We got to our destination and hopefully we'll be able to achieve our goals. We are done with our appointment. We are trying to locate the Piazza di Spagna. While we were going, like trying to find something to see, it started drizzling, and from that point on, it increased to the point where the road was flooded. Sorry for interrupting Gloria from the past, but wait, tell me why the period we decided to visit Rome was the period when renovations were going on and the Trevi was impossible to view. There's this scaffolding thing right in front, and yeah, no water. Going back home was a mess. The train station was like filled to the brim. By 7:30 we're already in our area, and we called friends like, what's up? Yesterday was terrible, and somebody was telling us that he got home like around 10:30. He got home like 10:30 p.m. because I think by 8:30 they shut down the transportation system because of how, I don't know what's going on, that they can easily switch on and switch off that system as they want. Speaking of trains, I got the shock of my life on this day. Seriously. So, the trains that service the train station near me are bulldogs with doors. You get approximately the time it takes to blink before you are being turned into a human salami, with the doors being the panini. I used to think, oh, they would just pop back open, no biggie. I was young and naive. You get a split second to escape, then you get something that seemed like a middle finger and the train zooms off. Train station survival in Rome 101. Keep your valuables glued to your body, and if you can, move like you are playing a high stakes game of Twister. The sheer number of humans heading in one direction is frankly unbelievable. And don't even think of being polite and waiting for the next train. That is how you end up in a real life game of Predator Commuter Edition. You will be swarmed by the same crowd and probably meet your personal pickpocket enthusiast. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. So, there we were, patiently waiting, thinking we were the smartest in the room by moving to the end of the platform. There were fewer people in the last carriage based on the last 3 trains we've observed. Then, out of the corner of my eyes, I spotted a tiny ninja in all black tailing me. Like, seriously, why are you following me, little man? What's your problem? Okay, I grabbed my husband and I dragged him to the wall. We faced the railway and I was like, Oga, this man is following me. He became laser focused. I love my husband for this, because if you tell me such, I'll be like, which man? This one? Or that? Oh, the one in blue? I am terrible. Like, I'm not that person that catches on the fly. Tell me why I was talking to my husband and this man came to stay right behind me, resting his back on the wall, just like we were. Before you know what's happening, my father-in-law came to join because he found the whole thing suspicious. He wasn't even focusing on us. When he came there, I immediately moved to the other side of my father-in-law. This man followed me with his eyes glued to my hands where I was holding my camera, my DJI camera. I moved again, he followed me, then I know, okay, this man is up to something. So I stayed in between my father-in-law and my husband, and I'm describing sharing this thing. It seems like it's so slow. Why didn't you do something else? This was happening very, very swiftly. Before we knew what was happening, the train has arrived. People were rushing to enter the train. It was just chaotic. So we moved. He just stayed right in front of us as if he was trying to block us. Then we moved to another carriage, rushed to enter, and we saw him enter. My husband pulled us back, and yeah, that was how that guy left. This was very scary. When this was happening, I started questioning my life decisions. I started thinking, why did I even listen to my husband? Because before now, I go around with Tatabubu and vinegar in a bottle. This is enough to repel any form of criminal. I will use it without even thinking if I find you very suspicious. But on this day, I didn't have it, and my husband would say, it is dangerous, you'll be arrested. Like, what would I do if I'm in this kind of situation? I can't fight. The only thing I can do is to give you 2 sprays and you are off. Thank God that happened without anybody getting hurt. The next day, we checked the forecast. So it said that it's going to rain throughout the day. So everything we did the next day was around this area. Anything that would not take us out and have us stuck outside that. After that rainy mess, we were excited to go outside on Saturday. We left for the train station, which is about 3 hours, 3 minutes from where we stay. When we got there, the place was closed. We couldn't get into the train station, only for us to find out that it would be closed on Saturday and on Sunday. So we would have to use the bus. So as tourists, we started looking for a place to get the bus, which was not easy. We got a guide from Google Maps and some locals, and we were able to get to the bus station.
We had to quit. We are going back home because it's impossible to get transport. Is that our friend? The woman? No, she's not the one. She's not the one.
It was like filled like this. A lot of people. There were buses, but when you see the number of people sandwiched inside that bus and the number of people who are looking to like enter that bus, by all means, you wouldn't be interested in getting on that bus. After 3 buses came and left, we decided to go back home. We could not. We just could not.
How are we going to save the show if we throw away this camera?
Morning was gone. We didn't achieve anything in the morning. In the afternoon, we went out, and yeah, we did what we could do. Time is flying, and time is money. And I'm in Roma for like a few days, and we are not doing the most that we like would have loved to do. In as much as the train system was down, we're like hopeful that by Monday we'll be able to go out. And we found out through an announcement in the bus where we're trying to come back home on Saturday that there will be something called Shopero on Monday, which is a strike. And they're striking because they feel they're abused, the workers are being abused, and I can't remember the second part. But yeah, so there'll be a strike, and this meant that there will be no movement. So today is Monday. I am at home again. I'm stuck at home, and yeah, the money is just flying. Time here, apartment, food. Like, thank God I did not make any reservation for the places we wanted to go. I was angry because I didn't make plans earlier and buy my tickets earlier. But now thinking of it, and thinking of how much I spent in this apartment, I'm glad I did not make those investments before time, because things will go crazy on you in Roma and you will not have a place to turn. Well, against all odds, on Saturday and Sunday, we are able to move around. I know I'm going back, but we're able to move around. And so on Sunday was like not very difficult for us. Saturday and Sunday was very difficult. Saturday we got home very late. I think about 8:30 in the night, because there was no bus. We had to wait. We didn't know where to get the bus from. We made friends in the bus station. It was just a lot. We got here, we went to get pizza, and that was what we had for dinner. We ate dinner like 8:30, which was unheard of. Sunday we went out. We tried as much as we could to come back home, to come make dinner, because we wanted to eat salad for dinner, because we had Chinese and the food was a bit heavy. So we thought, let's come back home to come and eat dinner. Tell me why I opened the door and there was an intruder in the apartment. I could not believe my eyes. I saw a rat darting across the living room. It seemed like it was coming from downstairs, and I was like, oh my god, my people, like, what is it? And they were like, I was like, there's a rat in this apartment, and they found it. They started chasing the rat around, and the rat disappeared. While they were checking for that rat, I looked for the highest table in that room. I sat on it and I was texting the host, that guy, see. The man was surprised, and he sent me this message, and I think between 10 minutes from when I messaged him, he was already here. I love this host. He is good at what he does. He's a really good host. But the rat thing was such a messed up thing. He came here, and the first question he asked, like, where is it? And everybody turned to him like, where is what? He was expecting us to already like have the rat. And we started asking, how do you expect us to have the right? How do you expect us to kill the rat? How do you expect? It was so funny. And he joined us in trying to search for the rat. We didn't see the rat though. And my people was like, they started doubting themselves. Like, did we actually see a rat? I don't told them. Those things are little bastards. you saw a rat and you will not see it again because it will make you doubt yourself and question your sanity. I saw a rat, I know what I saw. We went on to eat dinner again by 8:30 because of the commotion. Imagine we got home like 7:30 and we're fighting and searching for rats till 8:30. Everybody else, my father-in-law was like, don't worry, nothing is going to happen. I was like, yes, nothing is going to happen until when you wake up in the middle of the night with the rat munching on your finger or your big toe. So that has been a predicament till this point. We've been looking for the rat. We've not seen the rat. The owner of the apartment, is very worried about this because rats in the apartment means problem. They will eat your wire, they will eat what you eat and what you don't eat and what you wish for them not to touch. So is very worried about it, and so am I, because truth be told, I can't afford to be sick. I do not want to be sick because of one stupid thing, and this place is not cheap at all that I'll come here and take sickness back home. So I want that thing out. And yesterday when he got here, he came with we did like a DIY trap for the rats, and the rats has not like trapped itself. So yeah, we'll try to get that fixed, and I don't know how it's going to happen because I overheard my people discussing what they are going to do with the rats. And I heard one person say, Poverino, he's so cute. And I just could not fathom or bring myself to understand why somebody would say a rat is cute. I don't know, maybe it's just the African in me, because I have been here waiting for them to tell me that thing is out of the way and they are contemplating how they are going to catch it and set it free. So I'm thinking I'm just going to wear the boots. With all of this, it is fair to say we are never visiting Rome again. Jokes on you. We are headed back at the end of the month with a much better plan. Same apartment. Planning has not been easy. Things are already going left. My blood is boiling. Tell me why the Vatican Museum basically took, stole, seized, used anyone you want to use. 99 euros for me. This is a story for another day, but I'm not in Rome. I'm counting down to the days. For now, this is all I have to share. Feel free to share your story in the comments. I will catch you in the next video. Ciao.